the boy blessed with strength. In the dry highlands beyond the wide savanna, there lay a small village called Arawa. The people of Arawa were farmers, herders, and craftsmen who lived peacefully beneath the shade of ancient Adansonia trees. Though life was simple, the villagers carried a quiet worry in their hearts. For generations, raiders from the northern desert would sometimes sweep across the land, taking livestock and burning fields before disappearing back into the sand. The people of Arawa were hardworking, but they were not warriors. One night, during the season of heavy rains, a child was born during a thunderstorm so powerful that lightning split the sky like glowing cracks in the heavens. The elders said they had never seen a storm like it. The boy was named Kellen. As Kellen grew, something about him was different. By the age of 5, he could lift water pots that most children struggled to drag across the ground. At 7, he could climb the tallest Adansonia trees faster than grown men. At 10, he once pulled a cart stuck deep in the mud all by himself. But Kellen was not proud. His mother often told him, "Strength is a gift, but wisdom must guide it." So instead of boasting, Kellen used his strength to help others. He carried heavy grain sacks for the elders, repaired broken fences, and helped farmers pull plows when their oxen grew tired. Years passed, and Kellen grew tall and broad-shouldered. His strength became legendary in nearby villages, yet he remained the same humble boy. Then one year, the worst drought in living memory struck the land. Crops withered, wells ran low, and the raiders returned, more desperate and ruthless than ever. One evening, as dust storms rolled across the horizon, scouts rushed into Arawa with terrible news. The raiders were coming again. Fear spread through the village like wildfire. The people gathered in the central square, unsure of what to do. That night, Kellen sat beneath one of the great Adansonia trees, where the elders once spoke of courage and destiny. He remembered his mother's words. Strength is a gift. And for the first time, he understood why he had been given it. At dawn, when the raiders rode toward Arawa, they expected frightened farmers and empty fields. Instead, they found Kellen standing alone at the narrow mountain pass that led into the village. Behind him were the people of Arawa, men, women, and children he had grown up protecting. The raiders laughed at first. One young man could not stop them. But they had never faced someone like Kellen. When the first rider charged forward, Kellen lifted a fallen tree trunk and blocked the path. When others rushed him, his strength sent them tumbling back. Stones, carts, and even broken wagons became barriers under his powerful hands. The narrow pass became impossible for the raiders to cross. Seeing their path blocked and their horses panicking, the raiders finally retreated into the desert. For the first time in generations, Arawa was safe. The villagers rushed forward, cheering and embracing Kellen, but the young man simply smiled and said, "I was never the strength of this village. I was only its shield." Years later, travelers would speak of the hero of Arawa, the boy born in thunder who saved his people. But the elders told the story differently. They said the true miracle was not the strength Kellen was born with. It was the heart he chose to grow.